That's not even my plane. I don't know where my plane is. It's gonna be one of those really long journeys, I think. We got like 1 hour sleep last night. Not good. I never understand why at the gate people are always standing in line. Because like there's assigned seats on the plane, right? Is it the overhead space? It's the overhead space. So anyway, today's destination is going to be Istanbul, and you know, usually when I tell people where I'm going, it's always like, oh, cool, sounds exciting. This time around, when I said Istanbul, a lot of people were like, well, is it safe? And I think almost like everyone I told asked me that. So there's a theory I learned in school. It's called mean world syndrome, and I think that's a big kind of effect on why people are asking me this question. But before I explain to you what that is, I'm going to enjoy this flight because I really need to sleep. So what is mean world syndrome? It's a term coined by George Gerbner, which describes a phenomenon in which audiences who view a lot of violence in mass media tend to see the world as a much more violent and dangerous place than it actually is. And it's a problem I'm seeing more and more in the world. I have a lot of friends that are essentially terrified of countries like this without ever even stepping foot here. You know, Istanbul, Turkey, it's essentially the gateway between Asia and Europe, and the history and the architecture is something you really shouldn't miss. So I got about a 12-hour layover here in Istanbul, and I want to show you guys how amazing this place is and how not dangerous it is.
The fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me.
So other than a few guys trying to make me go to their shops, I feel pretty safe here. So we just finished seeing the Blue Mosque, which is beautiful. What an amazing structure. And in front of me is the Hagia Sophia, all within walking distance. What a city. Hagia Sophia might not look as impressive as the Blue Mosque, but the interior is just shockingly beautiful. The only gripe I do have with the Hagia Sophia is that it costs like 40 lira to get in, and most of the stuff inside is kind of under renovation, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, man, wow, what a building. I'm getting kind of hungry, and I have only a few more hours left before I gotta head back to the airport. So I'm gonna walk over to the Grand Bazaar, which is like a huge market area, and I don't know, get some food, candy, I don't know. Yeah, so I got weak. I took like 2 steps and realized how hungry I was. I'm at the pudding shop. It's kind of a famous little restaurant, cafeteria style place right outside Hagia Sophia. I gotta eat, or else I'm not gonna make it. Alright guys, pudding shop, hit the spot. Cheap, simple food. Maybe I had a little too much, but the Turkish coffee brought me back from the brink of passing out. Now I gotta walk about 10-15 minutes and I should be at the Grand Bazaar. I promise I won't stop again. So guys, let's talk security. There are a lot of cops around here, and I've actually been like stopped 3-4 times by the police. Mainly because I've been filming, I think. And the other thing that always happens to me is no matter where I go, people always think I'm a bad guy. I don't know what it is. Like when I'm in Asian countries, they think I'm a terrorist. Here, they're stopping me because I look suspicious. Maybe it's the beard. I don't know, or the hat, the beard. Maybe I need to start looking a little bit more put together. Who knows? Alright guys, we made it. We're inside the Grand Bazaar. It's supposedly one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with this bazaar. I mean, it's actually really beautiful. Everything in here is so freaking colorful. Funny thing is how everyone's just yelling konnichiwa at me and Annyeonghaseyo, which is I think Korean, right? I hate when that happens. Alright guys, so we're gonna leave the bazaar behind us and I'm gonna try to get to the waterfront so we can see the Asian side of Istanbul. Like remember I said before, what's really unique about Istanbul is it serves as the gateway between Europe and Asia. Essentially, it has a foot in both continents. And globalization. It's the Colonel. I think that's the call to prayer. Wow, you guys. Wait till you see what I'm looking at. It's amazing. Alright guys, that's about it for me in Istanbul. It's time to go to the airport. Hopefully I'll be able to do some work. And great news, tonight Maya's picking me up from the airport in Tel Aviv. Alright guys, we're here in Tel Aviv. I don't know what happened this trip, but in Turkey and Israel, I got stopped by security like almost every time. I'm used to it in Israel, but in Turkey too. Must be like my beard or something, I don't know. It's very weird. But Maya's waiting on the other side over there. Can't wait to see her.